So for this problem, the area under the normal curve. Then for this given, to find the area between z equals 0 and z equals positive 1.32. So in a normal curve, this is z equals 0. Then let's assume this is positive 1.32. So this is now the unknown area between 0 and positive 1.32. So to find this area using this table, now take note that this table, the area between the mean and the z standard deviation, and the mean is the center of the curve. So therefore, to find this area, just look for the area for this 1.32. So we have this z 1.3, then 0.02, so that's 1.32. Then you connect to find the area. So therefore, the area between 0 and positive 1.32 is 0.4066. Then from this given, to find the area between z equals 0 and z equals negative 2.17. So in a normal curve, z equals 0, then let's assume this is negative 2.17. So this is now the unknown area between 0 and negative 2.17. So to find out this area using this table, now take note that for this table, you need to ignore the negative. So this negative 2.17, so just look for the positive 2.17. So we have this 2.1, then 0.07, that's 2.17. Then you connect to find the area. So therefore, the area between 0 and 2.17 is 0.4850. Then for this given, between z equals 0.53 and z equals positive 2.12. So in a curve, let's assume this is 0.53 and this is positive 2.12. So this is now the unknown area between positive 0.53 and positive 2.12. So to find that area using this table, so again, this table, the area from the mean to the z standard deviation, and this is the mean, the center of the curve. So for the area of z equals positive 0.53, so we have this 0.5, then 0.3, that's 0.53, then you connect. So the area is 0.2019. So this is 0.53 and this is the mean. Therefore, this area is 0.2019. Then for the area for z equals positive 2.12. So we have this 2.1, then 0.02, that's 2.12. Then you connect to find the area. So therefore, the area for positive 2.12, so this is 2.12, this is the mean. So therefore, this area is 0.4830. Now, take note that we're looking for the area between 0.53 and positive 2.12. So this area, and observe that this area is away from the mean. So this is the mean, but we're looking for this area, so away from the mean. So take note, if the unknown area is away from the mean, therefore the operation is minus. So we need to subtract the bigger area minus the smaller area. So for this given to find the area, so since away from the mean, so the bigger area minus the smaller area. So therefore the area or the total area between 0.53 and 2.12 is 0.2811. Then for this given, so between positive 0.72 and negative 1.44. So again, in a normal course, so let's assume this is positive 0.72 and this is negative 1.44. So this is now the unknown area between positive 0.72 and negative 1.44. So to find out the area for this positive 0.72, so we have this 0.7, then 0.02, then you connect. So the area for this 0.72, so this is the mean, and this is 0.72, so therefore this area is 0.2642. Then for the area for this negative 1.44, so again we need to ignore the negative. So we have this 1.4, then 0.04, that's 1.44. Then you connect. So this is now the area for this negative 1.44. So again, this is the mean and this is negative 1.44. So therefore, this area is 0.4225. Now observe that the unknown area is within the mean. So since within the mean or the mean is part of the area, therefore we need to add. But if the area is away from the mean, we need to subtract. So since from this given, the area or the mean is part of the area, therefore we need to add the two areas. So to find out the total area, so this is 0.4251 then plus 0.2642. So therefore the total area is 0.6893. Then for this given to the left or below or less than, z equals negative 1.58. So again, in a normal course, so let's assume this is negative 1.58. Since to the left, below or less than, therefore, this is now the unknown area. So to find now this area, so first, we need to look for the area for this negative 1.58. So from this table, so just ignore the negative. So we have this 1.5, then 0.08, that's 1.58. Then you connect to find the area for this negative 1.58. So the area is 0.4429. So this is negative 1.58 and this is the mean. Therefore, this area is 0.4429. Then observe that the unknown area is away from the mean. Therefore, we need to subtract. So since we need to subtract and the total area of the curve is equal to 1, therefore, half of the curve, the area, is 0.5. So again, since the unknown area is away from the mean, so we need to subtract. So the bigger area minus the smaller area. So the bigger area is 0.5. So that's 0.5 is half of the curve because the total area of a curve is 1. So 0.5 minus 0.4429. So therefore the total area is 0.0571. Then for this given, to the right or above or greater than z equals negative 0.77. So in a normal curve, let's assume this is negative 0.77 since to the right, above or greater than, therefore, this is now the unknown area. So to find this area, so we have this 0.7, then 0.07, so that's 0.77. Then you connect, so the area is 0.2794. So this is the mean. This is negative 0.77. Therefore, this area is 0.2794. Then observe, since the unknown area, the mean, is part of the unknown area, therefore we need to add. And from this area, since half of the curve, the area is 0.5, so we need to add the two areas because the mean is part of the unknown area. So to find out the total area, that's 0.5 plus 0.2794. So the total area is 0.7794. Then for this given, to the right, above or greater than z equals 1.47. So in a curve, so let's assume this is positive 1.47. So this is now the unknown area to the right, above or greater than positive 1.47. So first, we need to find the area for this 1.47. So we have this 1.4.07, that's 1.47, then you connect. So therefore, the area is 0.4292. So this is the mean. This is positive 1.47. Therefore, this area is 0.4292. Then observe that the unknown area is away from the mean. Then we need to subtract. So subtract from half of the curve. So half of the curve, the area is 0.5. Then to subtract, so the bigger area minus the smaller area. So we have this 0.5 minus 0.4292. So therefore, the total area is 0.0708.